We got a glass of water now. Look at that.
Look at
What
that.
did she keep it, right? Yeah, fuck yeah.
Right, huh?
Look at that. Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Welcome to Ramble Radio.
Ramble Radio.
It's video.
We know it's video.
It sounds better.
It does.
Ramble Radio, right?
Yeah, Ramble
Like
Video doesn't sound good.
No,
It sounds
fuck
like
that.
some
Sounds like some
shack.
weird shit. Ramble
Weird
Video.
porn
Fucking, that's the worst thing
I got
ever.
water now.
He has water, part of our new set design. Eddie's got a glass of water.
Budget is increasing.
Look at the little more money.
Look at that.
Maybe a water bottle next time for the both of us.
Maybe a Ramble logo on the water.
A Ramble logo on the water. Oh my god,
could happen,
dude. Yeah, Ramble Video sounds awful,
doesn't it?
It's good. So
it sounds like a knockoff of like Blockbuster, like that local strip mall video
Burt's
shack.
Video.
Like,
all right, look, real quick before we get into what this video is about, there's a place near my apartment called Cox Video. I mean,
oh come on!
I mean, COX, and it wasn't porn. Cox Video.
We had one in my neighborhood called Power Video.
What the
Yeah,
power?
I know. Like, what could that mean?
What do you need that for? To rent Indiana Jones? Yeah, I'm going to Power. These other guys are a bunch of losers. I'm going to Power Video, where my uncle goes in the back room.
Yeah,
and
that's
I
where
have
they
to
have
wait
the
for him.
curtain you can't go behind.
Man, I never even cared. I wasn't like, one day I'm going to sneak into that jerk-off room.
No. I don't want to jerk off in that room.
Never wanted to.
I have my own room at home
Thank you.
with a locked door, not a curtain.
Right, like a men. So as you well know, Eddie and I, the Ramble, will be at Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Isn't that exciting?
Full Ramble. Unlike E3 when it was just half of the Mega Powers.
Who I just stole his
He
pass.
just stole my pass. We're
and
going
I just went
to
in.
do the full
Mega
stable
Powers.
of the Ramble.
The Twin Towers,
Will
if you
be
will.
at
We
Comic-Con.
probably couldn't. The Blade Runners.
Blade
there we
Runners,
go.
the Blade
We'll be
Runners.
there at we should dress up as the Blade Runners for Comic-Con.
Or Minnesota Wrecking Crew 2.
Either one. Either one. So we'll be there. And Hall H is the big one.
Hall H, that's the reason you go to Comic-Con.
That's kind of it.
Because that's when the big stuff happens, it happens at Hall H.
Marvel's going to be back. They were off last year.
Right.
They're back this year.
Right.
So they're probably going to show who knows what they're going to show. That's why we have to get in.
We have to get in there, 'cause
and we're trying to figure out how we're going to
We've
get in.
had some more secret things from Steve at GameStop.
Yes.
GameStop Steve
GameStop
said
Steve.
there's going to be a secret Marvel movie in March.
May.
Though there's
May.
nothing
That was in May.
slated.
Yeah, in May.
Or
In
May.
Next May. And so
Even though there's nothing slated.
And I bet it'll happen at
So if they make that announcement, it could be at Hall H.
we want to be the first one. It doesn't really matter, but we're going to find
Again,
out.
this comes from GameStop Steve.
Right, who is,
So-
if you listen to the Ramble podcast, which I hope you do, you know that he's
You
our
know.
oracle. He's
But we don't know if he's stealing information or if it's his own.
either way.
Either way, that
We're-
information is out there.
He's our leader. Now, a couple of Comic-Cons ago, I was able to get into Hall H.
Yeah.
And here's what happened.
That's glorious.
Yes, it was very.
How
very
did you get
fortuitous.
in so we can learn from that experience on how we can get in?
All right, so what happened was I was dating someone at the time who was an adult but really into the Hunger Games. So you figure that out.
Okay, well, that's not me.
Yeah, that wasn't you. An adult who really liked the. Let's think about that. Let's start there first. What was wrong with me that I was dating an adult woman who was into the Hunger Games?
Yeah,
like
that
I
says a
like
lot
books
about
about
you.
preteens. Like, oh yeah, all right, no shit. And so I was walking around. She didn't want to go ask for any Hunger Games things. Like
Yeah.
I would do everything, right?
Yeah.
So there I go looking for
Looking
Hunger
like a
Games
chode
shit.
because
Like a
you're asking
now,
about Hunger Games.
I look like
You look
Jared
like
from
the-
Subway. Just like, hey, got any Hunger Games stuff over here? Like, that's how I look. Everyone's like, oh, okay. Well, look, is there an Amber Alert out? No, but
No,
let's get that license plate
Let's
anyway.
just follow him from room to room and make
Just
sure
in
what's
case,
happening.
just in case. And so I go looking for Hunger Games shit,
Yeah.
and I find, I believe it was New Line Cinema who made them, and maybe I'm wrong, whatever. But I found their booth, and sure enough, they had posters. And I go, hey, do you have any Hunger Games swag?
Yeah.
And this woman goes, are you a Hunger Games fan?
Oh.
And I'm like, fuck. And I was like, no, but my girlfriend is, and I'm doing this because, she's too fucking lazy, whatever. So here I am. And then she goes, oh, well, we're looking. She worked for Subway. Speaking of the Jared reference, it all comes full circle.
Yeah, it does.
Here
It always
on
does.
Ramble
It always
Radio.
does on the Ramble.
She was like, I work for Subway, and we're doing a promotion. We're trying to find the biggest Hunger Games fan. She's like, we're trying to find someone cosplaying as one of the characters. We found nothing. And I'm like, yeah, because it's a ripoff of Battle Royale. But anyway.
No one gives a crap.
No one gives a shit. I was like, yeah. I said, well, my girlfriend's one of them. She goes, well, here, we're going to give you free passes into Hall H Saturday so you can see the new line.
But does that take away from your Hall H experience at all because you got in that way as a Hunger Games fan?
Are you kidding? And then,
So
of
it doesn't
course,
matter how you get in.
I don't give a fuck. You get in without
You get
having
in.
to wait in line.
But you get in.
I just walk
That's
in
all
with
that
a ticket, and I'm in, and all these other chodes are in line for 4 weeks. Fuck that.
So you're willing to say you're a fan of anything?
Absolutely. Absolute. Are you kidding?
I just want to know where we're at, so we're on the same wavelength.
There's only
when
one
we're
thing.
there.
If they were like, look, we're looking for the biggest to make America great again, I couldn't do that.
You couldn't MAGA it up to get in?
I'd be like,
really?
No, sorry.
They're going to debut the new Rise of Skywalker trailer.
I couldn't do it.
Give everybody an exclusive lightsaber for the movie.
Man,
exclusive Black Series lightsaber.
I can't.
You can't just put on the MAGA hat and go.
No.
Lock her up, and you can't go in. You can't just chant "lock her up" once.
Lock her
to go in.
Yeah, and then can't.
All right. Well, I just want to know where what line we can't cross.
I suck a dick. I'm listening. MAGA hat? No way. And of course, I gotta kiss her ass and be like, "Oh, what a lucky charm she was! Look, she was such good luck. We got into Hall H, that lump of shit who did nothing.
No, but you sold your pride,
right? And then so we get in, and it was masterful.
It's everything it's supposed to be.
It was when they announced Guardians of the Galaxy, the first one. The cast all came out. Joss Whedon came out to tease Age of Ultron. It was unreal. So we have to do this, but how are we gonna get in? I think we should just walk up to the door while everyone's waiting in line, because I think Marvel will probably be Saturday. They were when I went. Saturday morning, even though there's already going to be 8,000 people in line, we just walk up and go, "Hey, we were here yesterday, but we forgot our cell phones."
Well, that could work,
right? And then can we just go inside?
Can we just go look and see if our cell phones are in there? I'm pretty sure.
Same spot. We're pretty sure because we're the last ones out of there, and
because I find my iPhone on my buddy's phone. He said it's in Hall H.
Right, and then what do you think? What do you think?
I think that's worth a shot.
How does that not work? If they have any kind of heart,
they gotta let you in to find your cell phone.
Come on.
How about if say Plan A fails?
Okay, how does it? First off, we're going to pretend Plan A's bulletproof.
Bulletproof.
There's no way Plan A
bulletproof. It's the Iron Sheik of plans. So just maybe there's a Hogan Madison Square Garden leg drop thrown at that, but up until then, it's the Iron Sheik of plans.
We're in.
It beats the shit out of Bob Backlund
in seconds.
In seconds,
it's a squash. It's a squash. It's Coco Beware Undertaker. It's a squash. Squash. We're getting in. We're getting in, pretending we lost.
Just to have a second plan.
Okay.
That we could maybe sell to somebody else.
Yep.
To buy more stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
I'd say we go up. We flirt.
Flirting.
Just flirt.
Man, when did security guards get this
right
hot? Right off the right.
Because I don't think gay, straight, male, female. If you compliment somebody,
Jesus Christ, when did security guards get this good looking?
Do you do push-ups every day?
Every day, you must. My goodness, take a break, will you?
Holy crap, man!
Right? Look at this. Damn. God, I've never wanted to shove it in a security guard more than right now. I might take it overboard.
I mean, I'm usually erect from all this nerd stuff anyway.
Right.
But wow,
this security guard.
I am throbbing right now.
What if we just give $6,000 to the first person?
That's got to work. That's got to be the full proof.
$6,000.
That's the ripcord. All right.
Fuck it.
Code red.
Yeah, code red.
Everything's
Look, here's $6,000.
Here's $6,000.
You don't need to be in that bad. We do.
Right.
You don't. $6,000. I mean, how does that not work?
No. First of all, we're getting in off of the lost cell phone idea.
No. Your son Colton?
Yeah.
10 years old?
10 years old.
He might be with us Saturday, right? Have him foam at the mouth.
Right.
He starts foaming at the mouth.
He left his EpiPen.
This kid.
Fuck. That's it.
Yeah, we just poured
We throw an Alka-Seltzer in his mouth.
Yeah, we just...
He left his EpiPen.
Fuck, he just had a peanut. Some stranger gave him a peanut. He had no idea.
I'm good. Then we start throwing out the word sue.
So you want to let this kid die
you want
right
a lawsuit here?
His EpiPen's in
Hall H. That's
it was there last night.
That's golden.
Can Colton sell it?
Oh, yeah.
He'd start
absolutely.
flopping around like Hulk Hogan after a finishing move was done on him. Just doing
absolutely.
Yeah?
If not, we knock him out, throw Alka-Seltzer in his mouth, and he's just like we hold him.
And he's comatose.
He's comatose.
Yeah, he's already out cold.
We need his EpiPen. We got to get in
his
there.
EpiPen. We
you
got to get in there.
You don't want a lawsuit on your hands.
Yeah, and if we're the first ones there that morning, and they're like, all right, go in, and then we do it right before they open the doors.
Yeah.
Everybody else runs in. Oh, what happened? They hope that kid's okay.
They forgot.
Nobody gives a fuck anymore
at that point.
And we did it. And that is how the Ramble is going to be getting into Hall H.
Damn straight.
So stay tuned for a Hall H update.
Yeah.
Are we going to brag that much? Are we going to call our shot like
call
that?
it right now. Right over there.
Right over there.
That's Hall H. We're pointing to it.
That's Hall H right there. And we're getting in.
Guaranteed.